When we talk about liquidity void, this is when the market trades to the upside and there's no return to the downside, or there's no retest or retracement, or we had a drop to the downside and there was no return to the upside or retracement to try to fill up that space. So we call that a void. We call it a liquidity void, right? Now let's identify liquidity voids in a chart. So you look at this, where when price reversed here, it went down, and forget about this here. Let's imagine we are in live market conditions, and what price did is they went down with all these green candles or these bearish candles. They went down. So what we do is we would like price to come back to the upside and probably find support on a level. It might be a propulsion block, it might be a bullish, a bearish order block, it might be a mitigation block, it might be a breaker block. So depending on what the market is presenting to you. So we expect price to come and fill up these pockets of liquidity. It's the same thing here. Okay, we had this, and then price came to fill this, and then it continued going down. So we had this level here too. Price came, retested. We had this right here. We had this down movement. So price remembered this area at a later stage and came and filled this void over here. We had this down movement. Price came back and filled this. So the question now becomes, what's the importance of this void? But before I jump into the importance of this voids, let's look at liquidity. Let's identify liquidity voids and bearish market and bullish market conditions. So we had price going to the upside here and then returning at a later stage to fill up this upward movement, and then they continued on the upside. We had the similar scenario here. They went on the upside and price came back at a later stage to fill this void over here. So now back to the theory. What happens is we don't jump on price when it's already moving. Would rather anticipate a retracement or a return back at a later time or at a later stage, so that we frame our entries there. So if we see price movements, hasty price movements like these ones, what we do is we want to see if price is gonna come back at a later stage, and whether it's gonna find support here on this order block, and then we look for longs here to the upside. So that's what we do. We anticipate price. We don't chase price. We only chase money, right? We don't chase price. So the only way to chase money is you have to be patient. You have to be able to anticipate, and we don't cry over price that's already run away or that's already moved, because we are in a position to identify entries anywhere at any time on any instrument. So that's what we do here. We make smart decisions. So